Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be a little different. We're not doing a tutorial today. We are primarily focusing on health, okay? So that's what we're focusing on today. So recently I posted on my Instagram, if you all follow me, I posted a question basically asking who really wants like a video talking about vaginal health or health. A lot of people have a lot of issues down there that they don't want to talk about, that they don't feel comfortable talking about, and I'm just here to let everybody know it's normal. It's normal. It's normal. No matter how bad you feel about it or what you may think is going on down there that maybe nobody else in the world is experiencing, we're all experiencing it. We're all experiencing it. Let me say it one more time. We are all experiencing it. Like, if it isn't one thing that we've experienced, it's probably going to be another thing. And I just want to tell you guys things from my own personal experience, things that I've gone through, and things that I necessarily wasn't taught, but that I had to learn along the way through my cooter journey. Okay? So let's just dive right in. I made some notes. I feel like I need like glasses on for this. I feel like I'm going to be talking about some very informative things, and I need glasses just to look more studious. But these are a little dirty and I actually can't. So let's get into it. I want to make this as quick as possible. I don't want like a floodgate of information, just like the main things that I've come to learn that have actually helped in my 31 years of living. I mean, give or take a couple when I was an infant and not going through anything. We haven't been through anything yet, but in my adulthood, these are things that I wasn't really taught about, and I was too, I guess, ashamed to ask, and maybe afraid that I was different or that nobody else was going through this, so I didn't ask. I kept it to myself. I didn't even ask doctors about it because I was too embarrassed, and that sounds stupid, but it's the truth. We've all been there one time or another where we've gone through something and you don't actually want to talk to your doctor about it because you feel weird. I'm going to just give y'all a brief run through. Like, I think around 12 years old, that's when I got my period. And then I started birth control because I have terrible cysts that started rupturing. Yay, lucky me. I know some of y'all been there. I had my first child 3 years ago. And that's when the craziness started. That's when it really got interesting down there. Number one, pH. I cannot elaborate on this enough. pH is important for your lady bits. Your pH. Get control of it. Reel it in. Drink your water, okay? Your pH is so important. It can have you going from fresh as a daisy to your local seafood market. I'm just being honest, okay? In order to keep your pH balanced, you must stay hydrated. Hydration is a big factor. Of course, everyone knows water is good for your body. It can help your skin, it can help your hair, it can help your pH, it can help everything, like everything. Without water, you'll die. Simple as that. So, and it's not just any water. So if you have I would say like a highly acidic lady part, it's good to have pH balanced water. The water neutralizes, balances all the acidity down there or any harmful bacteria down there. So what I have is I have pH balanced water that I drink on a regular basis, and I get like a good amount of water in every day. The one I have is 9.5, and this is the water, and I will provide a link to that where I can get it from. So I get it from CVS. That's where I found it around where I live, but it could be in probably any drugstore. It could probably be in any grocery store if you like actually look. Some people don't believe it, but different waters have different flavors. This is a flavor that I like the best. Number two, not everyone has a WAP. but there are some things that can help you with that, okay? I got you. Number one, to help you with that, let's revert to number one, water. Water. I'm telling y'all, like, water. is good for everything. The more hydrated you are, the better your flow. Let's say it together. The more hydrated you are, the better your flow. Second part of it is cranberry juice. And I'm not talking about cranberry cocktail or none of that stuff. Cranberry juice, the straight nasty cranberry juice. If you don't like the taste of that, they do have gummies in drugstores and in Walmart, I think. The gummies are pretty bitter as well, so if you don't like that, cranberry pills, you will feel a difference. Like, I promise you, it's going whoosh. I promise. And then the third part, as weird as it sounds, Target has this cherry lemonade juice, and I don't know what they put in there, but whoosh, I promise you. Now, it works for me. You can try it out. Like, it's not gonna hurt you. It tastes really good too. It's cherry lemonade, and this is what it looks like. And I will put the link for that in the description box. Again, it's cherry lemonade. No other lemonade. The cherry lemonade. Okay? Part 3. This is where things get a little interesting down there. These are the things that nobody wants to talk about. BV and I think it's called everybody calls it trick. If you say it to a doctor, they'll know exactly what you're talking about. If you don't know what these are, you're lucky. Congratulations. For the people who do know what they are, hang in, sister. I'm gonna help you right quick. I've never gotten trick, but I have gotten BV, like, often. And there's a couple of differences. Even though they're categorized together, there are a couple differences in them. So BV, Bacteria Vaginosis. You can get that from almost anything. I'm talking about tampons. You can get it from wearing like a wet swimsuit too long. You can get it from taking baths. You can get it from the wrong soap. You can get BV from almost anything. You can get BV from medications, and you can get it from unprotected sex. So that's a big one. And trick is more of, they want to categorize that more of an STI. So a sexually transmitted infection. It is kind of the same. Like, it's really similar medications to cure them as well. When you know like what you have, and when you're like my age, you're 31, you're kind of used to your body. You know what's wrong with your body. Like, you automatically, off the top, you get it once, you get it twice, third time you're gonna know what's up. But if you are questioning, still go to a doctor, get checked out, do what you need to do to take care of yourself and be healthy. So with BV, like, of course, pH balanced water is super important. Yogurt, super important. Also keeps the acidity down, and yogurt actually provides the body with good bacteria to fight off the bad bacteria. Because basically what's wrong with us is we have like a weak immune system down there, where our body isn't fighting off the bacteria quick enough. Like, everyone gets bacteria down there, but our body is not able to produce the right amount of bacteria to fight off the bad bacteria quick enough. But I don't like to resort to medications as soon as something goes wrong. And I'm talking like the over-the-counter medications that they give you that cause nausea, diarrhea, headaches, all that kind of stuff. I don't really like taking that stuff. So yeah, like I said, those are the things. And like, the main thing is unprotected sex, and even the slightest, tiniest little drop of semen, pre-cum, whatever, will give you an infection. Sucks to suck. For BV, like I said, there are a couple of things that can help. Number one, so on that, it is the Refresh Pro B. Pro B, probiotic. It is a feminine probiotic supplement, clinically shown to balance yeast and bacteria. Okay, actively works to balance pH and starts to work in 7 days. So basically, you can take up to 2 of these a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. What I like to do is, these are just like probiotic pills. I will show them to you. It's like a little container. Don't mind my ugly nails. And the pills are super tiny, They're like little tiny capsules, so really easy to take. Take 2 of these a day for 7 days. It helps. It helps a lot. If you want something a little stronger, you can mix these up, because these are just for like femininities. I mix those up with these. These are the Super 8, and these have acidophilus in it. And the acidophilus, that is like the main thing. That's the most important part. The acidophilus helps with like yeast infections, BV, and all the things. Let me stop holding this. And all the things that give that kind of fishy odor, give that, it's like a metallic odor sometimes. It calms that down. When you smell those types of things, then you automatically know like something's not right down there, because usually we have no scent. That's how it's supposed to be. If you have a little bit of scent, that's okay. A little bit of scent, especially around the time of menstruation, that's okay. But when it goes on and on and on, that's not okay. 1 of these and 1 of these once a day. Take them for, sometimes I'll take them for 4 days straight. Sometimes I take them for 7 days straight. And I'm good after that. If and only if those aren't working for you by themselves, don't worry, don't freak out, don't panic. Sometimes we gotta triple up, okay? I talked to my mom about this actually, and she was like, ew, I would never do that. But before y'all get freaked out, it is okay. It is okay. Your grandmother probably used it back in the day. It's better than douching. It's a little too harsh for our systems. I've never actually douched, but I have used boric acid. Now, boric acid is a chemical that helps balance your pH. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, don't put that up you. I've been using it for a while and I'm completely fine down there. Nothing bad. It does not burn me. Some people say it burns, some people say it doesn't. Everyone's different. Like, everyone is different. It does not burn me. So this is what I use. So this is the pH Fresh, like fresh, fresh. And it is boric acid, 600 milligrams, and they are vaginal suppositories. Do not eat them. Please don't eat them. They're not for ingestion. I don't know what it'll do, but don't do it. You can use like a tampon capsule or a tampon, the case to your tampon, empty it out, put one of those in there, push it up as far as you can get it. If you use those for about sometimes 3 days, sometimes 7 days, so 3 to 7 days straight, BV is gone. Like, I'm talking gone. I didn't believe it at first, and I went on Amazon, and because Amazon has the true reviews, so I looked it up on Amazon and I saw the reviews, and people, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, it was gone. And it took me about, I want to say 4 days. 4 days, gone. It works for me. I'm just trying to share the knowledge and see what works for you guys. Test it out. Don't be afraid to try new things. I promise you, nothing that I've shown you is harmful in any way to your body. These are some of the steps I took to help me out along the way, especially after having a baby. Things change, like, things change down there. So these are what helped me out in my journey, so that I wasn't taking antibiotics all the time, because the antibiotics, they do not agree with me. I get nauseous, I get diarrhea, it lasts for weeks, it's terrible. So these are some of the things that I've come in contact with that helped me, and that other women have used, but everyone's too afraid to talk about, you know? This shouldn't be a taboo topic. Taking care of your lady bits should not be a taboo topic. This should be something that we can share with each other, that we can talk about and not feel embarrassed about or not feel ashamed about. These are normal things that happen to normal people. Oh, the biggest number one, and this is something I used to do, and I'm going to admit that I used to do it, don't put baby powder in your underwear. I'm seeing that baby powder is very bad for you, like very bad. And I used to do that because I'd be like, oh, it's so fresh. I'm like fresh as a baby, but I never put it on my baby. So I don't know why I was doing it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And one more thing that also helps your pH balance. Coffee. Yes, so coffee is so high in the pH scale that it actually helps balance our pH. What are the odds, you know? So drink up, ladies. So these are things that have helped me along my way, and I definitely hope they've helped you. Last but not least, I want to talk about my IUD, but I actually want to save that for another day. I have just started the IUD journey. It has been super interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative. I hope that you at least got to take one thing away from this video that could actually help you. If you like this video, you guys know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, just keep swiping, go to someone else's video. I wasn't here. But if you would like to see more content like this or content like my other videos, let me know in the comment box below. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Stay tuned for my IUD journey. I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.